Ross Fetzer. Okay. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Make a motion to approve the agenda.
I'll second that.
Ah, too late.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye. Make a motion to approve the minutes.
Opposed, say nay.
Abstain.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Nay. Okay.
I had no communications this week, so other than some odd stuff, but nothing.
I don't think I have it either.
Went to Richland,
Oh, boy.
for the new District 6 early childhood. It's the same district as the mental health, I think, or the behavioral health, whatever they call it. And we were basically it was just the first meeting in person, trying to get things in order. So, and like a timeline of when we need to get the new board, like all the bylaws and all that stuff worked out, so. First of many, I think, probably. Meetings, but that's about it.
Well, before last week, I had the CIJ DC meeting up. I did it by Zoom, the detention center. I think you guys saw the email. We voted to accept an agreement with Hardin County. We still don't know what the motivation was for the lawsuit, but it's basically gonna include they basically, of the 30 some counties in there, they agreed to go back to 2012 and say that everybody that was in before 2012 are voting members. The other ones are not until we go through the process like we go through with the 28E to approve the other counties, which the counties there all kind of felt that these 5 counties that are out would, we would probably immediately vote them back in, and then they would have to fill out the resolutions and stuff again and do it the right way, because evidently Hardin County feels it wasn't being done right before, and some of it wasn't in a timely manner. So, you guys can look over that email. I think we all got it. It'll explain it a little more, but I think it's all worked out. So hopefully no more long meetings for a while there. And then we also had the radio governing board meeting. They really want us to figure out what we're gonna do with this financing of the radios, probably before October. If we're gonna bond or what we're gonna do, or if you guys need Josh to come back in and go over it again, should that be something we should do, or?
I think they're coming back again, because we're talking about possible bonding.
Okay, I'll get them on the agenda and we'll do it. Because what all information do you think they're gonna need to come with when they come?
I think we need to figure out how much it's gonna cost us.
I think we need to do a little more research on it too and see, actually after that conversation, I had some of the other manufacturers of the radios reach out to me. I need to get back in touch with them, but I'd like to do a little more research before we go too far down that rabbit hole.
Okay. Yeah, Josh just verbally said he did some research and one company was gonna be extremely more, but I didn't see anything, as far as a bid or anything. So. Okay, that's all I had for the week.
I went Monday and picked up the computer from mental health, still missing a few parts. And then we had Pioneer Cemetery last night, and they want Jared back on the board.
No.
Sorry. I said that.
Unavailable.
I said that. I said.
Now with everything going on, there's no way we could add another thing to the plate.
I actually said the exact same thing. You got plenty of things going on right now. But Laverna wanted him back.
Maybe we can, appoint as his dad or something.
Because, yeah, we did have one person resign.
I saw that, yep. I'll ask around to see if I can't find someone.
I think basically that's all I had for the week. Do we have liquor licenses?
I haven't seen any, but
I haven't seen any. I think we did. Schedule public hearing for Iowa County FY 26 bed budget amendment number 1. This is where you get to talk.
Me?
Yeah. You let us know when we're having it.
Proposed hearing date, 10/3/25.
Time,
9:45 a.m.
is there a motion to set that?
I'll make a motion to set a public hearing for budget amendment, FY 26 budget amendment number 1.
1 second.
Got that done.
All in favor, say aye.
Ryan?
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion approved. Pioneers Seminary Commission resignation, appointment, and consideration. Is there a motion to approve Vicky's resignation?
So moved.
Second,
All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed, say nay. Resignation approved. And I believe that we'll leave that on there for next week, or hopefully not too many weeks of appointments considerations. Unless somebody's got one right now.
I can't think of anybody right.
What's your wife doing? Nice try.
Yeah, all my work that I don't do.
Does the word 5 under 5 mean anything to you?
Yeah, thank goodness. Mine were 5 years, 5 years, 5 years. Not 5 under 5.
Yeah. Well, you're smarter than
Thanks, Chris. Iowa County flag design consideration for the Iowa County website. So the person that designed the flag wants to have it on our website, I guess. I believe that, I think it.
I don't really care either way on this.
I don't have a problem with it, I guess.
I am.
Yeah, I don't either.
Did somebody approve an Iowa County flag?
I think way back when, I don't remember,
Years ago.
years ago.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with it.
Is there a motion then?
I'll
Make
make
a-
a
go ahead.
motion to allow it.
I'll second
All in favor, say aye.
it. Aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion approved. Does anybody have anything for next week yet?
Nope, not yet.
I'm gonna click right through this baby. That's because Kristen's here. I guess we can go to recess until 9:15.
Okay, I gotta get the recess here.
Just so you know, golf tournament.
They're working on the bridge on D Avenue. The bridge is out. They got the staking done to start driving the piling. So we've been out there kind of helping the surveyors. It's been a day out there. And then the bridge, M1912 is open. So it should be,
Where's that one?
that one's on 108th. That one, if you go to Allen's house and keep going west, on Ridge Road and Sayers up there. Our guys have been doing some patching, B Avenue and W38. Got a couple backhoes going for ditching, shouldering yesterday and today, maybe just today. But we are shouldering, pulling those in and putting some rock down. Our new roadside vegetation manager, he did get a bunch of seed ordered for next year. Denko, we just did open those bids last week. They are gonna start sawing today, so then they'll do their patches on Monday, Tuesday.
That's pretty quick turnaround.
Yeah, not too bad. I got another crew that's doing the large, corrugated metal pipe on 210th. And then just so that you guys know, we did put up the road closed sign, just north of Victor on that old bridge. It lasted about a week. It just got demolished. Somebody took it out, so,
Didn't last long enough,
no, they really.
Somebody
destroyed it.
disapproves of it being closed?
Huh?
Somebody must disapprove.
Yeah, they said to heck with that.
This, the sign's still there, but they take
No.
the sign.
No, well, we had, 2x4s or 4x4s in the ground with some signs, and then, the way it looked from the picture I got, everything was in like 100 pieces.
Oh.
Somebody really
Yeah.
disapproved. I don't know, and the engineer's office did a 107 report for the DOT. We're, trying to do some final adjustments to the DOT annual report, and then did the monthly numbers for the check plans, and then the checklist, all that are involved. I'm gonna get some of those finished up today. Yesterday, I sat through like a 5-hour floodplain seminar. And then, yeah, I was kind of multitasking. It was a webinar. And then, since we had some concerns out there on D Avenue for the elevation surveys, we did double checks with level rods on other bridges that we'll be doing next year. So that's good to do. The techs did a real good job. And then also one of our techs got the new roadside vegetation manager set up with iPad, email, and everything else. So now he's set to go. So that's kind of what we've been doing. And then next week I have my District 6 meeting, so I won't be here.
That's not moving quick. September 12th, he's gone.
So, nope, we've just been doing the construction project and getting next year's stuff in, and we'll have a couple of the lettings that'll get pushed back because we're not ready, but it'll just go from December to January.
Is there any other questions for Nick?
All righty.
Don't leave quite yet.
Oh, yeah, no, I wasn't done.
Phil, I got another question over here. So since then, let's go into recess then.
hold on.
Here, you can explain this to me easier than I can figure it out.
We're recessing. I didn't see any, I didn't look on the agenda, so.
We're through Nick left and we're good.
Yeah, we're just waiting on you.
Well, time's 9:45.
You would have been accountant, I mean, if you were accountant, work, I would have called you and said, get here, we're done.
You guys are done through all your stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys asked me to throw together the numbers for how to fund the project. So, like we discussed last week, total project cost is $247,710. And we talked that is a very high level estimate. Obviously, those are gonna be prices out of like Cedar Rapids, Des Moines, large municipalities. That's for an all concrete cost. So that's the sidewalk, the patio, and the parking lot all being concrete. Those costs total. So the parking lot was 97,000. Sidewalk was 32,000. And if we just go with a crushed rock or a gravel parking lot on those, you're pretty much going to cut $70,000 to $80,000 right off the top.
If you cut that, does that lower your ranking of getting the grant?
No. So I talked to Tyler Stubbs, he's the administrator of this grant, and he says, you know, as long as you're improving the amenities that are already there for the betterment of boaters and anglers, he goes, you'll score exactly the same.
Okay, just want to make sure that you're not kicking yourself.
Yeah, no, that was one of my questions, because everything down there is crushed gravel or gravel itself. So we don't need a section of concrete walkway down there if everything else is crushed rock. You know, maintenance on that is minimal, but it's a lot easier to replace crushed rock than it is to replace a panel of concrete. So to run through those numbers, out of fund 81,000, which is our donations fund, we're gonna pull 110. Yeah. So we're gonna increase that line item by 102,500. So 102,500, which will make that 110,000. Then out of our
That's
parking,
from where then?
our donations. So people that are donating, whether it's trees, benches, Chris, those are about the only donations that people have really done since I've been here. I don't know how else they do it. 90,000 out of park improvements.
Donation fund right now?
What's that?
How much is total is in the donation fund right now?
113,000.
And we're gonna use all of it on this?
Not use, we're going to
Borrow.
Yeah, we're gonna borrow because this money is all going to be coming back into that donations fund. I didn't even know she was here.
Sorry to interrupt.
No, you're fine. I didn't see you, so I didn't know where that voice was coming from.
I forgot to tell, she forgot to call her.
It's the woman behind the curtain.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Hi, Abby.
He's got a really good speaker.
Hi there.
Yes, he does. So then the Gateway Improvement Group, they have pledged 35,000 to this project as well. And the Friends of Iowa County have pledged 10,000 currently, and then we are going to have a fall gala at the Nature Center. And all proceeds or all donations that are accumulated during that will also go towards this project. So that one, that one's still kind of up in the air as we're still selling tickets right now, so.
Don't count on what you don't have.
Yeah, exactly.
That is, what's the date on that?
Is that October 11th? Let me pull it up really quick.
It's a Saturday.
Yeah. Yeah, October 11th.
That's when the gala is?
Yes, yep.
I gotta get my tickets, bud.
Obviously, we'd like to see everybody there. So that puts us at 245,000. Obviously, total project cost, we're 2,000 shy.
So how'd you go from 158 to 245?
158 to 245.
I've got, you have 113.
So I'm just saying 110. 110 from donations.
That way we're not completely bottoming out that fund.
Okay.
So 110 plus 90.
Where do we get 90?
90 is our park improvements fund. So that's our construction budget. When we do upgrades at the campground or at the park elsewhere, that's what we utilize that fund for. So that right there takes us to 200,000. And then the outside donations coming from our 501(c) groups equate to 45,000. So it's 35,000 plus 10,000. It's just 245.
And then how much was the grant? I wasn't here last.
Oh, sure.
How much was the grant?
So the grant itself is a cost share program, so it covers 75% of the costs.
Oh,
So the total project cost is 247,000. So 75% of that is 185,783. The state will reimburse us that 185,000 number. So
Unless the cost is less, then they will also reduce.
correct. So, but that would also reduce the county's portion that we would need to put forward as well.
Right, just want to make sure we're under that understanding.
Yes, yep.
So it's written out like this. I think I was here the first time we talked about it, that phase one could be a complete separate project than phase two.
Correct,
So you're
yes.
hoping like in the future, maybe phase two to be able to get another grant?
Yes, well, that one we're kind of going to have to do a la carte because you see the cost on that. We're probably going to rely on donations and local companies putting forward a lot of those components. And then, adding a shelter here and there, extending the trail, the trails that are to the pond itself, obviously we can just mow those and keep those maintained. The sand launch area for the kayaks and the canoes, we could do that with our own labor. Obviously, just have to purchase some sand. We'd pour a concrete slab for the trailhead kiosks as well as the kayak rentals.
But we agreed, we're nixing on these trees.
Yes, yeah, and I talked to Becky.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take out that median.
Yeah.
If you have that median there and people pull in from the boat ramp, nose in, their nose is pretty much gonna be right up against that median. I think for user friendliness, if you take that median out, then people can just pull straight from their spot into the road, line up, back up.
Yeah.
I think for user friendliness, that's the way to go. Not to mention, then it doesn't interfere with her staff backing in and out of that building.
At present time, I'm speaking to the board of supervisors,
Yep.
we're not funding this.
That's correct.
Any cost overruns is gonna cover us because we have no money to give.
Absolutely, I understand that.
That's for the record, we have no money.
Yep.
But if you can fund this the way you say you can fund this, this is a decision should be made by your board because we fund you.
Yep.
That's how I see it.
Yep.
As long as you have the funds, that's yours.
I was just under the impression that you guys wanted to be involved in this as well.
Absolutely,
That's why I came to you, but,
absolutely.
you still want me to,
making such an improvement? Yes.
Yeah.
Because we don't want to be responsible for a bill that you come up with that.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, I'm
Yeah.
short. but
Yeah.
No.
I get you. And, so next phase that we're gonna move into here, so I'm currently writing the grant. Obviously, once we accept the grant, or we get accepted the grant, win the grant, however you want to phrase that.
And then all that money that you get back goes back into the funds accordingly.
That's correct.
Okay. So we'll make sure the money goes back.
Yep. Because, that fund, or that donation fund is pretty much the only way we can do projects like this.
Oh, no, which is fine. I just want to make sure it's clear that you don't get to spend it again.
I don't want to,
You only get to spend it-
unless we're doing another project like this.
Yeah, you only get to spend it once.
And the 25% is gonna come out of the donation fund.
Which
Which
fund
fund are you gonna?
I'm gonna pull that from park improvements.
Park,
Yeah, yep. So,
Sounds like a great project to me.
yeah.
As a citizen of Iowa County and Marengo, I'm an advocate for this because I see all the time how the growth in this outdoor recreation in this area. And, we have Iowa Lake, but that's just one area. And what I'm seeing is, we're gonna be expanding the trail around from across the levee. And there's going to be, there's more and more fishing, family. This is just really a good timing to try to do something if we have the resources and the commitment. So just wanted to, I would say, for the county holistically, we got people coming from Williamsburg to walk their dogs and things like that, so.
It's been pleasant to really see, I'm not trying to sell this anymore, but the support, but since I got here, I mean, this just, the focus of attention here in Marengo at Gateway Park is, fix the boat ramp, fix the boat ramp, fix the boat ramp. And a member of my board says, well, if you're gonna fix the boat ramp, there's a grant out there that you can do a lot more with.
And this, none of this will happen until probably next year, right?
I'm gonna shoot to try to get it done this year. I think spring, the thing is that water level needs to come down in order to get the boat ramp done and some of the grading that does need to occur.
Chris, you can keep us updated how things are going.
Oh, I can come in as well. I mean, just because if this is going on, I'll be there every day.
Just talking this fiscal year, probably.
Yes.
Yeah, so like next spring.
Yep.
Up to.
Yep. So hopefully we don't have a terrible winter.
Yeah.
Hopefully this water level drops quite a bit, but, yeah, I'll keep you guys updated as much as you want to be updated.
As long as your board has your blessing, I don't speak on behalf of the board.
Sure.
My only concern is the money, and you said that's taken care of, so I believe you should be able to go ahead. Any other questions for Jacob?
Nope. Could somebody write me up a letter as I'm going through this grant, the grant that I am writing says that they would like the support of board of supervisors.
Do you have one of those letters handy, Abby?
I don't, no, I have to create it.
Can you create that since you've done it before?
No, I'm not in favor of it, so
I didn't figure you
I
would,
think
but
that there's 4 of you guys that can do that.
I'll do her.
Okay. Chris will do it.
Thank you.
Just another.
I think you probably need a motion, Kevin, though, for that letter, 'cause every other letter that we've done a motion on it.
Well, good idea.
I'll make a motion to have a letter of support for the lake project, or the Gateway project,
Great grant funds.
grant funds.
Is there a second?
I'll second that.
All in favor, say aye.
Right?
Opposed, say nay.
Dave,
Motion passed. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
what you do, Chris, is write your letter up, and then you just ask Randy or the auditor's office to get it to you on a letterhead, or county board of supervisors letterhead, and then you can have Kevin will have to sign it.
Okay.
All right, anything else for us?
Did you get my email?
I did,
Good
yeah.
camping?
So,
Okay.
sorry, I didn't.
No, you're just fine. I just
Yeah.
wanted to make sure that you got the time and date.
Yep.
I'll say it's gonna be there 8 o'clock in the morning.
All day long, all day long.
What time is that gala at on the 11th?
Give me a second, Abby, I'm sorry.
What is the gate?
They have a Venmo too, Abby, they set up, I just haven't used it.
It's all fancy.
So it's gonna be 5 PM is the wine tasting and silent auction. 6 o'clock is dinner.
Okay, 5 PM, okay.
Yep.
I don't know where Hamilton County is, but I'm there from 11 to 1. So if I could make it back in time, I'll try to come.
I think you got it in you.
That'd be good for you.
Any other questions for Jacob?
No.
Any other questions for us?
Not today.
Okay. Any other business for today?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say
Aye.
They say nay.
Okay.
We are adjourned. Where's Galen?